Hey, what's up everyone? CommandRonnie456 here today, going to be giving you all my opinions on Sonic Lost World for the Nintendo 3DS. So as you all know, I got to attend PAX Prime in Seattle, Washington a few days back, which was why uploads were actually slow for the past few days with Wonderful 101 and other games. But yeah, so I got to actually try out some upcoming games that are, you know, like this game right here, Sonic Lost World, and now I can actually give you all my opinions on how I feel about the gameplay of the game itself, as we've seen lots of video footage before, and including myself, but never actually got to try it until, you know, recently. And one thing I can say is, you know, whenever you look at this game, it looks beautiful graphically, and, you know, level design wise, it actually looks impressive. And hey, Dimps, with all the speed dash things right there. Yeah, this game, it just looks really impressive, especially compared to a lot of the handheld Sonic games we've played, you know, for the past few years, because, you know, Sonic Generations, that was kind of let down for some people, because for the modern Sonic sections, while there were some slight 3D sections, the only true 3D sections were the special stages, which was a letdown for a lot of people, including myself. But for this game, it's actually the first full 3D Sonic game, you know, for a handheld, and it looks pretty amazing. But I can say, after playing it, I'm not as excited for it as I was before. I still think it's going to be a great game. I'm still buying it. I'm still going to let's play it. But overall, I just feel that gameplay wise, it's very, very slippery. Like everything that, you know, the Wii U version is, you know, the tight controls, you know, while it's slower, you still have a good sense of speed, but because it's slower, you have more control. This game, that's not the case with this game at all. Because, okay, if you're running with Sonic holding the run button and the Wii U version, you still have a good sense of, you know, speed, and you still have a good amount of control. You don't feel like you're about to run out of control. And while you do lose some of your features, like, you know, the drift ability and the quick step, which were very useful moves in my opinion, you know, you still had a great amount of control. But with this version, if you're running, if you're holding the run button at all, Sonic moves around like he's on grease. He is very, very loose. He thought Sonic Heroes was bad. This is like really loose. And I know this is an ice stage and stuff like that, but I was playing, this is actually the second stage I played, and my gameplay is pretty decent here. I think I died maybe a couple times because, you know, I was still getting used to actually playing this game. But on my first time, I probably died around 9 times because I was trying to get used to controls. And then also there was this annoyingest, I don't even know, enemy that I had to go against, which was not very clear on how you actually take it out. But anyway, I'm getting off subject here. The controls. Now, like I said, when Sonic's running in this game, he feels very, very loose. And then because the 3DS has a circle pad, which really doesn't have much tension, while it's, you know, it's good for a system that's so compact, the circle pad isn't always, you know, as accurate as you want it to be, and, you know, it loses its tension over time pretty fast. And for this game to have such loose controls and then the circle pad to be so loose, it really doesn't help at all. To where on some sections around here, I think right around here, you almost see that I'm almost about to fall off. Even though, you know, I'm very lightly pressing, you know, side to side on the analog stick, I just felt it was way too loose, especially after playing, you know, the Wii U version. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this game controls so great. And then going to the 3DS version, all of a sudden, I'm just like, holy crap, man. Jesus Christ, Sonic, get the, I don't even know, get the rollerblades off your feet or something. Get the grease off your feet. Like, you need to stop moving all over the place. And the only, I will definitely say, on any platforming section in this game, do not, and I repeat, do not hold the run button. You can do it on the Wii U version to where, you know, you can do the parkour and stuff like that, and, you know, you feel more comfortable actually moving Sonic around in the 3D world. You don't feel like you're going to lose all control. But on the 3DS version, do not hold the run button. You have to basically go at Sonic's slowest speed to actually have some precision with Sonic's platforming skills, because Sonic in this game, yeah, like I said, he feels very loose. And then also his jump, well, it's similar to the Sonic Colors jump, to where you have a double jump and stuff. it can go all over the place if you're not careful with how, you know, careful you are with controlling Sonic. Like, you have to be very, very slight with your movements. Because see right here, I was doing that as well on this section. I was moving it very slightly. Sonic just twitches all over the place, side to side, especially on the snowboard. I know that's somewhat the case with, you know, even Sonic Adventure DX. You know, I mean, you're on a snowboard, you're going to be sliding all over the place. But here, it's just like, it feels closer to the slipperiness of... Well, let me think, because at sometimes in Sonic 06, I know some people may be like, oh my god, it's not that bad, is it? And no, it's not. Like, the snowboarding section was still fun, but see right there, around some areas right there, it was like Sonic was going all over the place. It was like, holy crap. But it's not, it's like, it's not as slippery as in some areas in Sonic 06 with the snowboard, but it's not as, you know, controllable as, say, Sonic Adventure 2's snowboard physics or, you know, Sonic Adventure snowboard physics. That's just my personal opinions, but anyway, that was it for a Frozen Factory stage, and now we're going to go on to the Desert Ruins gameplay. And now this is where things get interesting, because this is my first time playing it. You know, I was very confident, thought, you know, hey, I'm good with Sonic games, I'm going to do well here, you know, I'm not going to die that much at all. But I can honestly say I'm really embarrassed about this gameplay footage, because I did so terrible. It was like, I wasn't used to the controls at first. I was constantly holding the run button, which was a big mistake on my part, because like I said, Sonic, you know, moves quite loosely around here, especially in this world. See right there, I'm just going all over the place. Dang, Sonic. But around here, I think probably my biggest problem was this one enemy that I faced off against in one section, because there's this enemy to where if, like, he has this ginormous mouth. He's like a snake-like monster. And if you attack him when his mouth is facing you, it hurts you. So you can't attack him like that. And then it would be random with how many times you actually have to hit him to take him out. Because at one point it was like I hit him 6 times, where, you know, when you actually hit him when you get hurt from his mouth, it actually does damage. But then at the same time, it was like at other points, it was like, you know, it would take like sometimes 8 hits to take him out if I was getting hurt and stuff like that. But then if I attacked him, I guess on his weak point or something like that, which I still don't know if it is his weak spot, it would take like 3 times to take him out. It seemed inconsistent for some reason, so I don't know what happened there. Anyway, we got the little asteroid wisp right here, just taking out stuff. Pretty cool, pretty OP'd. Like, at first in the beginning of the stage, I was really enjoying it, and then this freaking tool, this hoe, came in my way. Freaking dildo wannabe. Anyway, so see right there, yeah, I attacked him, you know, no, it hurt me, and then it hurt him at the same time. And see right there, Sonic has this move, instead of where on the Wii U version he actually has a kick, and this he kind of sends like a wave of wind or something, like Sonic Wind, and it's supposed to stun enemies, but it didn't seem like it was doing anything there. So see right there, I attacked his body, and you know, it seemed like I hurt him. You know, I tried to do this a couple of times while I was still being clumsy within some areas right here, because I honestly didn't know what to do. So I kept attacking him, and it was just like, it took quite a while to actually take him out. Like, I died like probably 3 times right now on this section. I'm not even sure, I can't recall. See right here, it's just like, ugh, can't run. That's all I'm saying right now. If you're trying to be precise with any of your movement in this, like, see right there, do not hold the run button. And that's what I hate, because it's like, you know, you've played the Wii U version, you're like, hey, I can move around, I can do stuff, you know, run and all, and, you know, not feel like I'm about to lose control. But this right here, it's like, no, you're losing control all over the place. See right there, okay, there we go. Hit him. I've probably hit him like 4 or 5 times by now right here already. And I'm just waiting for him to... See right there, shows weak point, and then next thing you know, he just like flips himself right there. Okay, there we go. And yeah, that stun move apparently doesn't seem to work on him. Like, I don't know why. I don't know what it's supposed to do or how it's exactly supposed to work right there, but it's really weird. That's all I can say. Oh god. I'm kind of nervous actually watching this, because I can't recall if I actually do get him out on this turn right here. I don't think I do. Or maybe I do. Right here? I don't know. Let's see. Nope, because of course I die right there. Yeah, it's so retarded. Like, you actually have to homing attack into him. You can't actually jump into him like I tried to do right there. So, while, you know, we've seen footage of, you know, people playing the 3DS version and it seems like they always suck or that they're terrible with the game, I can honestly say I sympathize with them now, because if you're used to the other controls in other Sonic games and you try to hop into this version, it's like, it just throws you off so much. But I think it'll be a fun game. See right there, look at that! It didn't even take that many times to take him out right there. Like, what the heck? Like, it was like all those other times, I hit him like probably 6 or 7 times, and then next thing you know right there, hit him a couple times, and then he actually, you know, dies. It was so weird. So I didn't know exactly what to do right there. I was just like, I still don't even know what the best way is to actually take him out. I just know don't home attack into him when he has his mouth facing you, because for sure you'll die. And dang, it just slipped and flew right there off the stage. Like, I'm telling you, I'm so embarrassed about this footage, because I know some people may be like, you know, oh, it's not the controls, it's you. I can honestly say I was not used to controls here. It was just like, holy crap. Like, every single jump I was doing, it was like I was nervous because I had a feeling. See right there? Like, I was scared right there. That's why I hopped backwards, because I thought I was going to die right there. Because Sonic's just so slippery, so loose. But I don't know. The level design is good. The graphics are good and all that stuff. And while you can tell in some areas, you know, the level design is made by dimps, I think it's going to be a fun game. It's just that you got to get used to the controls. That's all I can really say. And I think once you get used to the controls, it'll be a lot easier to play through, and it should be a lot more fun. One thing though I will definitely say is, I gotta give props to this, by the way, about the 3DS version, is that I believe the parkour abilities in this game are actually going to be a lot more useful than the Wii U version. The reason why I say that is because in the Wii U version, I mean, you get a good amount of speed, but you lose your momentum pretty fast. In this version right here, you actually get a bit more momentum. At least that's how I feel on, you know, some of the sections where you do parkour. And correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below if someone else has played this version, like the 3DS version, but I can say that I know on the Wii U version you can only do a spin dash once while you're doing parkour, so you have to always time that move just right. Because if you don't time it right, you know, if you don't time that move just right, I mean, you won't be able to reach some shortcuts. So I think parkour is going to be a great way to do speed running in the game, but on the 3DS version, I just felt it was a lot more useful. That's all I can say. Because I believe you can actually do spin dashes more than once while you're on the wall. Anyway, see right here, look at this. So annoying, man. Like, I hate those enemies. I'm going to figure out how to take them out, but for some reason right there, yeah. And take as many hits, but somehow they got knocked out. It was so weird. And we got this ginormous towering one right here. To where, okay, right here, you're actually supposed to use the asteroid wisp. Because see right there, that dude will swallow you whole. If he gets you once, you die. I forgot about it, so I'm running right there. I'm like, what the heck? I get hit by an enemy and boom, die. Like, I'm telling you, it's so... I can understand some people are like, this gameplay is so unbearable to watch, but you really... Dang, I just got super gayed up right there trying to do a spin dash. It's just like, you really do have to get used to controls. But I think it's going to be... I still think it's going to be a pretty good game, but, you know... I'm just not as enthusiastic or as excited for it as I was before. You know, when, you know, there was footage being shown and just everyone's like, whoa, the 3DS version looks just as good. All that stuff. Or it looks like some people were like, I thought the 3DS version was the Wii U version. And I gotta admit, this game is really beautiful. It's a really great looking game. The 3D effect is really good too. It's just that, oh dang, yeah, see right there, you gotta use the asteroid wisp right there. It's just that, you know, in some areas it's just like, I don't know, you just gotta be really precise with your movement. So, but anyway, just kind of going through here with asteroid wisp, trying to avoid those tornadoes because you can't suck them in for some reason. I have no idea why. So, just kind of have to blaze through this and get through as fast as you can before that sandworm comes. And then this is where the platforming sections get really annoying. Like I said, don't hold the run button at all when you're doing platforming because holy crap, see right there, look at that. I flew all the way over there just trying to jump and I couldn't go back because I was holding the run button. Which the run button still works when you're actually using the wisps. So if you want to move slower with the wisps, don't hold the R button to speed up. So that's one thing. Right here though, so I can actually run up these walls and it's actually pretty useful. Let me see. I can't recall exactly how I got up there, but I think I actually got up there using parkour alone. I can't recall exactly. I could see the parkour being, like I said, you know, manipulated a lot for a lot of speed runs, because, I mean, it is pretty useful. Like, see right there, look at that. Like, you know, you can get some pretty good height right there. See right there, you can do like a little shuffle to the side, left and right or whatever if you're trying to get out of the way of something. Like, I just feel it's better on the 3DS version itself, like the parkour, compared to the Wii U version. So that's one plus about the 3DS version I can say over the Wii U version. See right there, look at that. Oh my god, holy crap, I almost died right there. But see right there, it just feels, I don't know, the platforming felt really weird. And then also if you run, sometimes Sonic will accidentally automatically cling onto the wall instead of just, you know, having more momentum. So see right there, I fall all the way down because of that. So even if you're not pressing towards the wall, he'll sometimes just do the parkour on the wall if you're holding the run button while you're jumping. But see right there, look at that. Dang, I actually almost went up there without, what is it? With parkour alone, till I got screwed over. But I feel so bad that I'm actually uploading this because it's the gameplay's so bad. But I think I'll do better once I get used to controls whenever the game actually comes out. As this game will be coming out on October 18th. Very excited about it coming out. Should be a very fun game. I gotta say though, I'm really excited for the Wii U version. Like, everything about that version just feels really good. And while it is slower, like I said, and I don't feel you'll be able to manipulate, you know, the spin dash as much compared to, you know, the original games like Sonic Adventure 2 or Sonic Adventure, stuff like that, it still feels pretty fast-paced and you feel like you have a good sense of, you know, control even when you are running. So right here, I can't recall what this section is. This stage was so long though, like holy crap, I was playing through this for about like 13 minutes, I believe. It was insane. So I'm running out of things to say, honestly, but I'm just letting you all kind of watch this. But yeah, apparently the Asteroid Wisp right there can actually take out tornadoes. Some of them, like the smaller ones. It can't take out those other ones that we saw earlier. And the Wisp power-up, as you saw right there, the Wisp power-up does not give you invincibility even when you have 0 rings, because that dude just destroyed me right there. You know how in Sonic Colors, if you got hit while you were Wisp and you didn't have any rings, you would still live. It was just that, you know, like the Wisp basically gave you immunity to some deaths from like certain enemies or whatever. But you could still get hurt while you're a Wisp, if that makes sense. So you could lose your rings, but you couldn't die. But for this right here, you can actually die while you're in your Wisp form from an enemy attack. It's kind of crazy. So here, just kind of waiting it out. And there we go. Gonna go through there. And that is the end of this stage. But that wraps it up for my impressions video. So thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like and a comment if you did enjoy it. And oh my god, yeah. So whoever was the person who was recording this footage, they zoomed in on that D to humiliate me for this YouTube video. Shame. But yeah, so let me know in the comments below what you all think about the gameplay footage that you saw. Do you think you're going to be picking up the 3DS version? If you actually have gotten your hands on the 3DS version, let me know what you think about it, because we'd love to hear your thoughts. You know, maybe it's just me, maybe I just need to get used to controls more, or maybe, you know, other people share my opinions on how the game does look slippery, and it does play slippery at times. But that wraps it up, so thanks again. See you all, have a good day. Peace, come on, Mites.